Okay guys, we're finally back in Lamborghini Legends and I have made a black and white livery number 97 for the Lamborghini. I got all of the finals for the livery for free now because I fully upgraded the car, which also means that all of the races will be accessible for this car without having to do any more upgrades. So first race is Indianapolis Motor Speedway, a cup that looks like 22 cars, and right off the bat I can already see Lamborghini Diablo SVs, which means the competition now is getting harder to beat because we are already past 50% now, and in this video I'm hoping to make it to 100%. Okay, but now with that fully upgraded acceleration, this thing is absolutely a beast. But the braking and grip is not that good. But wait, why was there Diablo SVs in the back but not in the front? I'm not sure, but okay, now we're number 2, and oh crap, this one is really good. I think around the outside should be a better choice, and there we go. We have taken the lead of the race already in lap 1 within the first 10 corners, I think. And now with that super powerful acceleration, we can just see it drifting away for us. But we do need to remember this thing has very bad grip compared to some other cars that I've driven, which might be coming in the next episode or maybe next series. Okay, there's a little bit of sliding right there, but now we're going into the big banking. I'm pretty sure this is a NASCAR or IndyCar circuit, which they use ovals most of the time, which can go really fast. Lots of the time, 300 kilometers. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now we have the second lap, which means one lap left. Oh no, 2 laps left. And here it can easily just slide off here, and then if you get stuck in that area, you lose a lot of time because when you hit that barrier, you instantly go to 0 miles per hour. So you have to accelerate and get out of there, which means you're offline and off the racing line, and you have to start from 0 miles per hour, which can easily let all of your competitors to pass you. But we have more than 100 yards lead now. And then here on big straight, then there you go. We're just flying now. 200 yards. Okay, we almost got 300 yards. I think we can end this lap within a 300 lap lead. A 300 yard lead. Okay, there. That corner could also easily be sliding. This is another corner that could easily slide like I just did right there. Okay, now we're into the big banked corner and the straight. Now we're going really fast. 160 miles per hour. And now we have a 500 yard lead. 200 more than I expected. And now we have the final lap. 190 miles per hour. That's more than 300 kilometers now. Okay, now we're into the first corner chicane. And 500 yards now dropping down, but after a few corners we'll be back on a straight, then we'll be flying once again. But we're actually doing quite nicely, but 300 yards now. That's getting down quite quickly, but it's coming right now. After these one corner, then we're back on the straight again. You need to get good exits on when you're entering a straight, because then you can get a really huge lead quickly. Okay, now we're into the different chicane. Is this a chicane? It's a complex, I think, like COTA, Circuit of the Americas. Okay, now we're back on the banking straight. I think we have now won the American Grand Prix for 3 laps. Okay, now we're almost there. And it's now in the map at the bottom, and we have won it now. Let's go. First race, first try, and we have already won. Okay, so next race. Okay, our next race is a speed record in Barcelona. And it is the Lamborghini Diablo Showcase, which means only Lamborghini Diablos are able to race in this. Same thing as the Lamborghini Miura and Countach showcases. Okay, so 7th place is 141 miles per hour. So that means first place should be around 150 or 155. Okay, we only got 7th place there, but our car is fully upgraded, so we should be able to get first place quite easily. But as long as there's a big straight and we get a good entrance. Okay, here I think after this corner we'll be able to get a good straight. I don't think this is long enough. Okay, there, the mini map on top of in the bottom of the screen. I think around there should be where we can get the 155 miles per hour. And okay, oof, we got a little bit of slide over there. But that might actually affect our top speed, the speed that we'll get. Okay, after this corner, we should be able to get it. 147, we might actually get 155 now. Okay, the acceleration is coming, but the finish line is almost there, and did we win? Oh, yes, we did. The golden flash. That means, yep, 153. Just below 155. Just below what I predicted. And our next race is Circuit des 24 Hours, which means the Le Mans track, which is where the 24 Hours of Le Mans takes place, one of the greatest races of all time. Also, I think this year, 2023, is the 100th time of the 24 Hours of Le Mans in WEC, World Endurance Championship. And also, the grid here is 4 wide, which is quite unusual to me because I usually watch only Formula 1. Okay, we're now moving up. There's a bunch of blue cars in the front. I think all the top 5 are blue, except for me. And actually, we have a little bit of blue in the flags. Okay, now we are up to 2nd place within, I think, the first corner, or 2nd. Okay, here we took a really bad entrance. I think this is also going to be around the outside. Okay, oof, we almost went out of the track, but we will lose time, and we're going to lose the clean race bonus. But through the inside, we actually overtook him, and there's actually many straights on this track. I think this is called the Mulsanne Straight. At the end of this, there'll be a very slow chicane, but if you do not brake enough, if you do not slow down enough, you'll crash into that and lose a lot of time. See, like right there. So that means it's a right, and we almost went out of the track there, but we did go out of the track there. Okay, now we're going into the second part, I think, of 3 Mulsanne Straight sections. And here we can really use that very good acceleration and top speed. I think this is why this is the showcase, because the Lamborghini Miura and Countach have very bad acceleration. You can check in the first video of this one, where this was not fully upgraded, and we still would really go way faster than the Lamborghini Miuras and the Countaches. I think this is the third and last part of the Mulsanne Straight, but there's still many more straights after this one, which is just benefiting the Lamborghini Countach even more. Okay, 190 miles per hour. That's more than 300 kilometers per hour. This has very good top speed actually now. Okay, here is a big core straight. But it does look very nice, especially with that sunset. I think this is a morning track in the race, because usually it's just afternoon, which means the sun is in the middle of the sky. But there's also some night races, like the Audi R8 V10 SPYDER, which we could actually use for our next video, for our next series. But there is actually a different car for motorsport, which we haven't done in a long time now. Actually, we haven't done any new episodes about doing a series for a long time now. The Mercedes-AMG C63 touring car from Euro Track Masters, which I have already bought and I'm starting to upgrade now. Another one we could do is the McLaren MP412C. But it has been very recently when I bought it, so it doesn't have any upgrades yet. But we could also use the Porsche 918 SPYDER concept, but the upgrades for it are very expensive. Or we could even do special events where we can get the 2019 season car F1 cars and the 2021 season F1 cars, because we don't have that series completed yet. And now we're right at the end of the lap. That's the Ferris wheel, which is very nearby the start-finish line. And after these two corners or four corners, we will be in the ending straight. And there we go. We have won the French Grand Prix. And there we go. So that means we have now completed the first tier of the showcase. Then we're going to have to do a time trial. Okay, now we're at the time trial of Lamborghini Diablo Showcase. Which track is this? It is Suzuka Circuit, the Japanese circuit. And okay, here we go. So we don't need to win this race. We just need to finish a lap without going off track or crashing, because then it'll be invalid. But I probably won't try too hard because I want to save my condition, because even though this one does have, because we're fully upgraded, double the condition, it's still being used very quickly for these long races like endurance, cup, or maybe even just one lap but very long, like circuit the 24 hours. Okay, but this track I memorized pretty well from playing endurance in the F1 Academy car, which is the first series we started in Real Racing 3. I think this is the first series you're required to do. Okay, so far so good. But we just need to be careful, and then we'll be able to keep it through the lap. Speaking of through the lap, we have almost completed the whole lap. I think this is the final corner right here, and then to the straight. And yes, we could go for the number 1 leaderboard, but I don't think I'm skilled enough for that. Okay, here we go, and we have finished the whole showcase tier of Lamborghini Diablo SV. 1 minute 9.915. Okay, now moving on to our next race. Okay, it is 3 laps of Nürburgring morning, which means it's similar to the circuit, this 24 hours Le Mans. Very dark. Oh yes, and we have the pop-up up and down headlights. And because 3 laps, I'm gonna hire auto engineer, so that means we will not lose any condition if we win the race. But it does cost 1 gold. But look at this acceleration. I think there was 22 cars. Look at this, how quickly we're flying through the track. But we can easily have a collision right now if we're in the middle of the pack. So we just need to stay around the outside and don't hit anyone. Oh, there's a little bit of contact between some of the cars. Oh crap, I hit a bunch of cars. We lost a little bit of time, and I think a little bit of condition also. But we need to win the race, so that means it will not be used. Now number 9. There is a Lamborghini Diablo here, so that means I think first place is a Diablo. Okay, here's a big corner we can overtake, and ooh, not that close yet. Oh, there. Okay, now we're right by the Lamborghini, past him through the inside. But wow, look at that acceleration. He definitely chose the better racing line. But now we're number 6 and we have taken that place. Oh, we almost slid off a little actually. So there's 5th place, a Lamborghini Countach, yellow. I think there's a Diablo in red. Yeah, that is a Diablo. So that means we're now up to 4th. And that is a Countach in podium places. So I think after this lap, we will be in the podiums. But I think this is not the Nordschleifer circuit, which is 12 miles long, and we are now into third place into the podiums, and I think that is 2 yellow Lamborghini Countaches in first and second. And here's I think the end of the lap. So I think around first corner we'll be able to overtake the second place and get behind the first place. Okay, we're going up now, and oh crap, we hit the back of it. But maybe we can still catch it in the braking zone. And nope. He did good enough block that we would lose a lot of speed. But we need to go to the outside. We almost went outside of the track now. But, okay, here. Now we're catching up again. Also, straight is coming right now. And there you go, good exit. And we are now up to second place. There's the first place Lamborghini Countach. And, okay, we're taking a little bit different line than him. I think we're gonna go around the outside for this one. Okay, I think around here we'll be able to overtake him. We're catching very close now, and just barely we managed to stay in second place. But okay, here around on the inside, he still didn't. We still didn't pass him. Very good driving from this guy. But now we have taken the lead of the German Grand Prix. There we go. And we're only in the second lap, so that means we still have one lap left, so we need to keep it on the track and not crash or slide. And here, big straight, now we're really getting the lead. Okay, chicane right here. And I think now we have just secured our win. So I think this is the last corner of the second lap. Okay, now we need to just bring it home and win the race. So that means now starting the last lap of the Nürburgring. Okay, there's the signs and first corner now. Don't brake too late. Okay, that was okay. That was nice. Okay, so second corner, doing nicely so far. Now we need to just bring it home, doing nicely. Okay, we almost went sliding. Or maybe we did went sliding. Okay, so that means big straight here. I think this is a chicane. No, it's just one big curve. Here's a very tight one. Okay, not too tight. We're doing nicely. And we're going to win this race, I think. Okay, we are almost out of the track completely. But now we're going back on the straight into a chicane, I think. And no, not a chicane. Oh, no, not yet a chicane. I think here is the chicane. Oh wait, no, the chicane is coming up, I promise. Okay, here I think there's going to be the chicane. Oh no, not this one. So this one is with the chicane, the one with the big iCloud music. Here we go. So chicane. And now we're on to the final corner. Wait, is this the final corner? Yeah, this is the final corner. And now we'll go to win the German Grand Prix. And there we go. We have won the German Grand Prix. Now we're off to our next race. Oh, and this race means we have 75 completed for Lamborghini Legends. That's a great reward, 18 gold. I think we'll get even more gold for more series like this, which is very long. So our next race is Cup 3 laps of Suzuka Circuit, Japanese Grand Prix. And I think that is another 22 car grid. I think so. So 3 laps we're going to hire the auto engineer, so we don't lose all of our condition very quickly. And starting off, the Lamborghini Miuras and Countaches don't stand a chance against the fully upgraded Diablo. But look at those. Those are all, I think, Lamborghini Diablos. We're the only ones who managed to pull away. And also, I saw one of the Lamborghini Diablos was stuck behind a Countach who couldn't accelerate enough. So then, because of the Countach's slow acceleration compared to the Diablo, that Diablo behind the Countach was forced to stay back. And now we have double overtake, I think so. So then we're up to 13. So I'm gonna be hoping for at least top 10 when we finish the first lap. Okay, we're going a little bit wider there. I think we'll be able to take top 10 after this sector, right here, sector 2, I think. We did hit the back a little bit there, but through the inside, and there we go, we have number 11, and there is number 10. Okay, we're closing in this corner, very tight, 180 degrees. We might be able to get a double overtake also, but not anymore. I think he's going further than him. And he blocked me there. I think we're going to have to go outside. What? He blocked me twice in a perfect area. We did hit him a little bit, but now we're at the top 10. Now it's number 9 here, so we did finish top 10 for the first lap. For second lap, I'm hoping for top 5 at least, or maybe top 7. And here, big straight into 130R. I think this is the fastest corner in Formula 1. I think 183 miles per hour. 2 blue Lamborghini Countaches, Lamborghini Diablos here. So that means we're finishing the first lap in 9th place. We can easily get these 2 Lamborghinis in the first corner, or at the start of the second corner. Okay, so that means down the inside for the first one, and we're sliding a little bit, but I think that Lamborghini, the Lamborghini in blue ahead of us, kept us so that we wouldn't slide off the track and we wouldn't crash. And we now have up to 7th place. We're going for 6th here through the inside, but it's blocked. But now it's clear, and there you go, top 6. And here's another blue Lamborghini. We're going to be top 5, I think, at this corner. And there we go, nice and easy through the inside, sliding a little bit. But luckily that curb is there, so we wouldn't lose that much time. And there's another group of 2 blue Lamborghinis ahead of this red one, which we can overtake, I think, in this straight line or at the start of the corner ahead of this. Top 5 now. That means I think we're actually going to be hoping for a podium for finishing the second lap. And okay, into the braking zone, and very closely currently, and we need to get a good exit, and there we go, we got good enough exit to get 4th place. Now we're on to the group of 2 blue Lamborghinis, similar to what we did in the start of the second lap. And through 130R, and we're closing in, and there we go, very close now. We're going to get podiums, I think, in the 3rd lap, quite early. And now we are starting the 3rd lap in number 4. We need to increase our pace a little bit because it is already the last lap now. Okay, now we're catching up to number 3, and there we go, we're now into the podiums. And sliding a little bit, similar to what we did in the previous double group of Lamborghinis. But now we're up to 2nd place, and I think 1st place has a livery of white and blue. Okay, there we go, through the S-curves. I'm very good at this S-curves compared to the AI. But I think I'm starting to see more of the white and blue livery of the Lamborghini ahead of us. I think it might not be fully upgraded though. Okay, now we're catching up little bit by little bit. And there we can see that livery, white. Wait, that's not white and blue. That's yellow. It looked white for when we were quite far back. I think that's a grease flag on it. So I think that's why I confused it with yellow as white. But now we have taken the lead of the Japanese Grand Prix. And oh my god, that was some late braking. I miss. Oh my god, that was too late braking. But luckily, we were able to block the gap, block the space enough so that he wouldn't pass us. But now we're onto the straight. We just needed to make it to 130R and get a good exit. So then we'll be able to secure our lead. And there we go. That was a nice one. There we go. He's now out of our sight. And we are into the final chicane. And now on to the final corner. I think this is a corner. And then the straight. And then we have won the Japanese Grand Prix. And there we go. That means we're now moving on to our next race. Okay, so our next race is 4 laps of Circuit de Catalunya. So I hired the auto engineer to keep our condition because this will cost us a lot of condition. 4 laps is quite a lot. And here off the bat I already see Lamborghini Diablos, which means the cars are getting much more powerful. But see that yellow Lamborghini Countach right there? It's blocking some of the Diablos, that red Countach, that black Countach. Okay, so I think this part of the field, the top 9 are all Lamborghini Diablos. And lots of them are blue. I think only one of them is a different color, excluding us. I think it has a livery also, similar to what the first place car had in the last race of Suzuka. And okay, now that car is black and white, and we made off track a little bit. And now we're losing places, but still not in the top, out of the top 9. Okay, around the outside of here, that car pushed us a little bit. I think we're gonna go around the inside, and there we go, around the inside, double overtake, and then now we're into the top 7. There's 4 laps, which is more than Suzuka, but Barcelona could be shorter than Suzuka, so it might actually balance out. And now we're almost into the Lamborghini that has a livery. I don't think we've ever seen a car with a livery until the last 2 races. But now we're into, oh crap, we slid a little bit, so that means we went back. Okay, around the outside, around the inside, and then there is the 4th place Lamborghini Countach with a livery, black and white. And now we're starting the second lap of the race, sliding a little bit. So we lost a little bit of time, but in the first corner we should be able to brake late enough to catch up with number 4. And okay, now we're into the braking zone, and we're catching up very, very nicely. And there is the 4th place Lamborghini with a livery, similar to ours, black and white. And there we go, now into the podium places, and that is 2nd and 1st. That is a blue Lamborghini Countach, which we almost slid. Okay, now I think we'll be able to overtake the 2nd place Lamborghini right after this corner. And I hope we'll be able to take 1st place in the end of this lap. And it just perfectly blocked us. But now we're around the outside, have taken 2nd place of the Spanish Grand Prix. Going a little bit over the curbs. But now we're catching up to 1st place to take the lead. Hopefully in this lap. But there's still a long ways to go, so we don't have to worry too much yet. And we're closing in very, very quickly. 007, I'm pretty sure that's James Bond's number. But now we're closing in very quickly. This is the ending chicane, and we're right behind it. And if this was a motorsport car, I'm pretty sure we'd be in the slipstream or the draft range. And now we begin the 3rd lap. We have 2 laps left. And then 1st corner, I think we should be able to overtake him. And closing now, I think around the outside, around the inside, we're able to catch up quickly enough. And now we have taken the lead of the Spanish Grand Prix. Okay, now we need to build and maintain the lead and hopefully not go out of the track or have a collision. Okay, now here to these corners, the very wide S. And we're doing nicely so far. We just need to... Oh crap! When I used that mirror, I didn't go straight enough, and then I went right into the grass. But that's okay so far. We didn't lose too much time. Oh wait, no, we probably did. That car is right behind us, and it pushed us off the track. Oh no, we might actually lose this race. This might be the first time we're losing a race. Or maybe in the first episode of this, 0 to 50%. But now we're catching up to the 007. Okay, we're closing in quite quickly. We're choosing a much different line for that corner. But now we're reeling him back in again. I think this is the same place where we overtook him in this final chicane. Okay, final chicane here through the inside, so he cannot take the apex or the racing line. And then now we have taken back our lead for the ending the third lap. And now we begin our final lap, and now we need to keep that lead and properly maintain it. So that means into the first corner, we cannot risk going off track again, because we almost weren't able to do it in the third lap. So we need to keep on the track and don't look back. Wait, that rhymed. That should be our motto. Okay, so now we're nearing the end of the lap. Into the big SS. Also, there's a construction vehicle there. Anyways, here is where we almost lost our lead. We almost lost our race, and we almost went off track again. So we were losing time a little bit over there, but now we should be able to take the lead using the curb a little bit too much. I think that'll be going off track. But now we're very close to the end. That means only the last chicane. Oh my god, we hit the wall. But now only the last... Oh no, this is the wrong part. So that means only a few corners left. And... Okay, so after this corner, and then another one. And then it will be the chicane left. And then after that is the final corner. That means after this one, and then the final chicane, and then the final corner. So there we go. We did nicely there. And then now we have won the Spanish Grand Prix. And finish line is there. And then there we go. We have won the Spanish Grand Prix. And 12,000 RS. That's very nice. Clean race bonus. Oof. That definitely was because we hit that wall there. And, oh, this is tier 20. We have now finished Lamborghini Legends. There we go, 50% to 100% of Lamborghini Legends with the Lamborghini Diablo. So thanks for watching, and remember to like and subscribe. I know we already finished the series, so you won't see the Diablo anymore, but look at this blue and black livery. I think this is way better than the previous livery. I mean, it looks so nice. And also, I changed the wheels too. It is so nice, blue and black matte livery. And now for real, remember to like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.